Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Subnautica. This is our second episode. And let's just go have a look around, shall we? We stopped earlier by this cave, and as you can see there's this little angry guy, kind of like the Cyclops ready guy. And he lives inside this little flower anemone thing, and he makes that noise, which I hope you can hear. And yeah, they kind of guard lots of places. So I'm going to show you what he does, and I'm going to hopefully not regret this too much, because he's just going to come at me and... yeah, they explode. It's kind of annoying, but you can just around dodge them. And now I can get in here and see what he was guarding. This one was on his own. Sometimes there's just lots of them. Silver. Silver's useful. That's not a terrible find. Hello, Gary. That's a Gary fish. Just looks a bit gormless, really. Okay, lots of quartz. Well, we'll take the quartz. We do always need quartz. Where's my flashlight? There we go. Ah! Crap. I did not expect that. Ah, see, there you go. Right. This is... I've been in here a little bit longer than I intended. And I'm not entirely sure how to get out. Over there. Okay, right. We're officially just fleeing for the surface now. You do have to keep an eye on your oxygen. Even when you've got 100 seconds, it's quite easy to run out. But there we go. We managed it. That was a little cave exploration for you. And we didn't die too badly. You know, what more can be said? We didn't die. That's all that we really need in life. Let's head back to our escape pod, our little home, and let's start building some tools. Now, sea bases are in this version, and I would love to build one because I've not actually had a chance to yet. But what I'm thinking right now is we want to get around a bit faster. We want to move a bit faster. And luckily, there are a couple of things we can do for that. So if I go to tools, a sea glide, which allows us to cruise the open sea. So we need a power cell, copper wire, and a piece of titanium. Now, copper wire requires 2 copper, and a power cell. Now, I don't think I've made a power cell before. Try and find out where that actually comes in. It's not a resource. Am I missing something? Computer chip. Power cell. There you go. So 2 batteries and silicone. So we actually need to get quite a lot of stuff. Well, that's some silicone. What else did that power cell need? 2 batteries. So to make 2 batteries, I need lots of mushrooms and copper. I need to go on a copper hunt, basically. Mushrooms are pretty easy. They're right here. If I grab 6 of them now. There we go. Now I need to find copper, which I usually seem to find in limestone blocks around this area. So I want to look out for outcrops of limestone, which I can break apart. I don't know why these make bubbles, but I like the fact that they do. Metal. Don't need metal. Seems to be okay for metal. In previous versions you just needed chunks of metal. Now you kind of make it into titanium, and that seems to work a lot better. You're less handicapped by it. Here we go. Let's go into this little bit of a cavern-y cave area and see what we can find. I'm sure nothing bad will happen by venturing into the depths of the ocean. And there are some very, very deep parts of the ocean later on. I'm very looking forward to showing people those areas. There's another guy. Oh, a floater with 1 rock. He's not having much fun there. He's not doing very well. Aha! Here we go, some limestone. Copper? No, titanium. I've got lots of titanium. I need copper. Here we go. So the cliff face seems to be the spot. There we go, that's 1. I think I need 3 of these. Don't really need that. Probably should stop picking up what I've already got lots of. Yeah, the ocean floor definitely is dropping away here, isn't it? Getting quite we're down to. This is going to take us down to about 100 meters underwater. Yeah. Okay. There's a bone shark thing.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. I'm going to grab this. Run for the surface. No, don't need that. And yet I still pick it up. I only have myself to blame. Right. Let's just run for the surface. Okay. Plenty of time. 10 seconds. That's more than enough time, really. Got one piece of copper. But I think looking for the limestone outcrops is working for us. So I'm just going to keep on doing that. Is that one? No, that's not one. While watching out for sharks. We're just going to keep going along here, watching out for sharks and these kind of... I'm not entirely sure what to call them. Things to stay away from, mostly. A little hoverfish. Hi. He just hovers around, really. The names are quite descriptive in this game. Lots of metal around here, but unfortunately I don't need metal, I need copper. And yes, metal, copper is a metal, but, you know, that's not quite what we're talking about here. That's not what we want. I want the other metal. The other metal.
30 seconds of oxygen
Okay, that's fine.
remaining.
Yes, copper. I don't know if that's going to harm me. I'm worried it might. I'm going to get boiled alive under the sea. I'm also going to need to go for some oxygen. Fine. Right, straight for the surface. So we've got 2 copper now. Let's.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, lady. Later on, I might be wishing for an option to turn her off, but she is useful to remind me that I'm about to pass out. No, we don't need titanium. We want copper. Let's keep going down. I can definitely see a lot of outcrops, and Jesus Christ. Okay. Don't want to burn alive. There we go. Copper. Hi. These guys are cool. Like little crabs or something. You. Really big eyes. Okay, we have found the copper motherlode right next to the flaming pit of hell. Ooh, what was that? That's titanium. I don't know why I thought that was something different. I thought it was something exciting. 52 seconds of oxygen. Copper. Okay. Okay, yep, you do get injured if you go too close to that. That was very silly. Okay. No. There we go. Right, that's enough. That's enough. We're running for the surface. And somewhere that's not going to try and burn me alive, Jesus. Okay. Right, spiraling up towards the surface. There we go. Well done. That worked out quite nicely. There's the sun going down, there's our crashed ship, and there's our lifeboat. We haven't actually gone very far from home at all. I mean, I did play around in some earlier versions with some of the larger ships and just keep travelling in one direction. And I only stopped because I got bored. This world just seemed to keep on going. And I did seem to get attacked by sharks a lot. Go away. Oh my god, why are you both coming at me? I didn't even try and take your metal. I just, yeah. Triggered by proximity. But anyway, yeah, the world is quite big. You pick a direction, you travel in it. Yeah, it was epic. Okay, that's 1 battery. 2 batteries. Copper wire, we needed that as well. Right. What am I missing? What? I need a power cell, which is what I needed the 2 batteries for. There we go. Okay, 1 sea glide. Let's build it. Excellent. Where are you? Oh, you're in my hand. That's the perfect place for you to be. So if I jump out, There we go. It's got a built-in torch, and it really increases our travelling speed, like a lot. We zoom around with this thing. I swear to God, it's a bit crazy, really. You know, someone needs to. Oh, there's copper. There's copper right here, right underneath where we live. That's typical, really. A lot of titanium, which I don't really need. I'm just going to grab this copper quickly. I get the feeling... See, that was all the copper we needed right under us. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I went very far away for very few reasons. Last one. Okay, that guy just sounds angry. Oh god, why are you coming in here? No. Bad shark-faced thing. Got some more quartz. This is the kelp forest region, which are pretty, to be honest. They're just pretty. Reminds me a little bit of Avatar. It's also where these guys live, so that was not the best of plans. Okay, I'm just going to drive backwards with our sea glide. There we go. They do lose interest fairly quickly, so you never have to worry about it too much. Ooh, actually... Okay, we are getting a bit hungry. I think we need to go back. Pick up some food. What I could do with is some salt and some peepers. Ooh, okay. I think peepers are still going to be slightly faster than me, but if you get it at the right angle, at the right time, not too bad. Ooh, I don't know what you are. What are you? Hoopfish. Look very colourful. I like that about you. Let's grab a couple of these guys. Hopefully later on they'll make catching fish a bit less... not intensive. I mean, it's not really hard to go out and just catch a couple of fish with your hands, but what would be nice is if you could automate it slightly through some sort of fishing line or lure or trap, that kind of thing. You know, I'm the sole survivor of a crashed spaceship. I'm sure I've got better things to be doing than looking for fish and catching them with my bare hands. Aha, salt. So we need some salt to cook up these guys. That's what I'm looking for right now. And that was sand. I don't need sand. Which way is home? That way is home. That's our cavern that gave us all our copper that we didn't really need to go into anyway. Just want some more salt. Not looking for a lot of salt. Just enough. Okay. Okay, lady. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. I know what I'm doing. God, those guys are everywhere today. And he's just... right, everyone's just in my way. All I want is some salt. Yeah? I've got one bit of salt, but it's not enough. I want more salt. I want lots of salt. I want all the salt. So we're going to be looking for tiny squares on the seafloor. Shoals of fish, schools of fish, or shoals of fish, I'm not entirely sure. And yeah. I am completely failing at finding blimmin' salt. There's another cave here. That would be very exciting to go and look at, but I need salt, so I can't go do that. And that's probably the only problem with survival mode, is you spend a lot of time surviving and not a lot of time, you know, enjoying the game. Ah, god damn it. What have I got too much of? I've got too much of everything, really. I don't really need these yet. Let's get rid of some of those. Right, grab that. Alright, I've got 11% food left. I'm probably quite hungry. Let's go home, cook up a couple of fish, and we'll feel much better. And life just gets so much easier when you've got this little sea glide thing. Really does. Just you're a little fast. A little too fast, maybe. Where's the hatch? There we go. Okay. It's okay. There we go. We're going to cook up a peeper. And I'm going to cook up a peeper. There we go. So I've got 2 cooked peepers to eat. There you go. We've also got filtered water still. Now, you can eat people eat fish without cooking them. You know, if I eat this fish, it will still give me troll food, but I will lose water. You know, it'll dry me out. We're actually carrying quite a lot of stuff. So, what are we going to build next? I think next dive reel could be useful. The pipes are handy. Flares, maybe. I think, to be honest, we want to work towards. Where is it? I'm looking for a constructor. So I need a titanium ingot and a power cell. So that's going to be more batteries, more quartz, and a titanium ingot. What do you need for a titanium ingot? 10 units of titanium. Okay. Well, I've got quite a lot, so we might be able to work something out along those lines. Let's get rid of a couple of those. Let's get you and you. I'm going to get rid of the flashlight because now we've got the Sea Glide that has a light on it. Okay, I'm just going to grab all of that and see if I can make some ingots. There we go. Now, seems to work pretty well. Let's put you away. I need 2 of those. That's 10, I think. Yep. Okay, and we'll pop that away for the time being. Silver we don't need yet. The silicone we will. I did pick up a lot of copper, so let's put some of that away. Okay, we need some acid mushrooms. It's a shame they're not the good kind of acid mushrooms. By which I mean, you know, drugs are bad, kids. Don't do drugs. Okay, got that. So we should be able to make the batteries now. See, just a little too fast there sometimes. There we go. Right, let's fabricate some batteries. There we go. Okay. And that gives us our power cell. Now, what else does the constructor require? Titanium ingot. Oh, just 1. Okay, well I've built 2, so... This eased up a lot of the storage space. At least we don't have to worry about having trouble with too much stuff. And here we go, 1 fabricator. Now this is kind of cool. So if I go outside... There we go. Well, if I go outside and I can't see where I'm going, then we will deploy this. There you go. How cool is that? We've now got a little construction bay with some terrifying drones that I didn't know they did that. Still, they're quite loud. Okay, do they have to be so loud? I'm not entirely sure how to use this. There we go. Use constructor, left mouse button. That's really quite loud. So I'd like to build a CMOF, so I need glass, power cell, titanium, and a CMOF blueprint. And that noise is going to drive me insane. Okay, let's just go far away from that until the noise goes away. Thank you. Right, well I think... Okay, there may be a small bug. Yeah, that noise doesn't ever seem to go away, even though they've gone away. That's a shame. But this is an early access game. Bugs are to be expected, and I think, as that's the most severe bug I've encountered in the game so far, I think they're doing pretty well. So, I'm going to call this episode here. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to build ourselves a CMOF and do some proper exploration. So, leave a like, leave a comment, stay away from the noisy construction platform, and I'll see you next time. Bye!